and gentlemen, my name is Aaron Challoner, aka the CHALL on YouTube and social media. If you'll have seen the news yesterday, I'm putting this out on the Saturday, but I'm recording it on the day. But if you'll have seen the news, I am the official media manager of Sheffield City Football Club. If you don't know what the club is, basically Sheffield City Football Club will be moving into the Olympic Legacy Park next season for 2023-2024. We've got some brilliant things in the pipelines. Daniel Simpson as manager. Please go and check out all the socials for Sheffield City Football Club. In fact, today, to be fair, I usually would have the normal background on this channel, but for today's video specifically, I've got the Sheffield City background template on instead, just to spruce it up a bit. And again, gives you guys a chance to follow all the socials for Sheffield City Football Club. Even if you're not a supporter, please do go and follow the socials, because we want to try and get this club out there on a regional scale, a local scale, on a national scale around the country. We want to try and get this club noticed, try and get this club as much coverage as possible. And it's a club with so much ambition, a lot of dreams for the future, and you know, this felt like a really good opportunity to be a part of that. So in this particular video, I'm going to talk about how this all came about, and where all of it started and where the talk started and things like that, and then also talk about where, if you're watching this and you are a content creator or you're a photographer or you are a website designer, if anyone's watching this that does any of these kind of roles, I'm going to go on about that in a moment. This could be a big help, because I'm going to leave some social links in the description down below, my LinkedIn profile as well, so you can get in contact with me if you're interested. But I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. I will put timestamps in this video just to, you know, take it to the right spots. But let's start off first of all with how this all came about. So I got in touch with Sheffield City originally about doing some work while I was doing sports journalism degree at Sheffield University. Student financing didn't in the end come up with the positive email that I was hoping for. So the university degree isn't happening. But I won't go into that. It's, you know, it's been and done. It's done. It's dusted now. But with Sheffield City, what they did was, originally it was just to do, you know, to start off with just doing the podcast this season. So if you watch the YouTubes and the socials, you'll see that we've done the podcast on Carlton Palmer, and obviously I was presenting that one. So that was just a taste of what could be done. All edited by myself, filmed by myself, obviously with Carlton. The chairman of the club, Ash Greenwood, was watching that as well. You wouldn't have seen him because I obviously had Tim out, but he was in the call when we did the interview. Just to, you know, I think, to be fair, it was nice having Ash there, because listening, because it sort of gave us a taste of what I could show to the club, if you know what I mean. And literally after that Carlton Palmer one, they were really impressed with what I could do, both editing-wise and content-wise, in terms of my presentability. And that's how it came about. You know, that Ash messaged me and said, got me in a Zoom meeting, if you know what I mean, and said, you know, do you fancy being the media manager? My first reaction was shock. I was not expecting that at all on the first day. And I said to him, on the phone, that at first I was nervous, because I was like, I didn't know what I could do in a managerial role. I've not got managerial experience. I'm going to be leading a team of people, which I'll get onto in a moment. But I'm going to take this role. I'm going to embrace it with open arms. You know, in terms of the ambitions for the club and what they're trying to achieve long term and short term, I've really fallen in love with the club, and you know, I'm really looking forward to really starting my journey, if you will, in football. Starting my journey. So next question then: what does this mean for the channel? What does this mean for the CHALL YouTube channel? It's going to mean a lot more Sheffield City coverage. In terms of Doncaster Rovers coverage, what will happen there? I hear some of you asking. Well, most of you are probably asking. This is where we stand. So I'm going to try and do as many away trips as possible with Rovers this season. This season, there'll be as many trips as possible. The home trips are all secured. The home trips are, you know, guaranteed. You will get home vlogs from those games, for definite, for the rest of the season. The away trips, I'll try and do as much. I'm going to try and do every single one of them. As you'll see from my tweets this past week or so, I've already got Rochdale, I've already got Hartlepool, and I've already got Carlisle. I've still yet to get Crewe and all that lot and rest this month from after Carlisle. I get paid at some point in the middle of October anyway, so I'll be able to pay for Crewe then. But, and this is the big thing, what happens next season? Whether we go up or not, what happens next season? I really don't know, to be honest. In terms of Doncaster Rovers content, I really don't know. But what I can promise you is I will try and attend as many games as possible going forward from next season onwards. But obviously in a media manager role, it's very, 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 very hard and very, very busy to do that job, which is my main focus right now, as well as me doing the 2 days at work at KFC every week and stuff like that, which they know about. My main responsibility is this role at Sheffield City Football Club, because that is the role I've got. I'm media manager. It's my role to deliver the best possible content possible and have that team around me to deliver the best possible content and working as a brilliant unit. But in terms of next season and going forward from the 2023-2024 season for Doncaster Rovers content, it's probably going to be a scenario where that content slows down and the actual content in football in general will spread to more general content. So that will include Sheffield City Football Club, any other matches that I go to, any other things that I do, any other videos, news updates, that kind of thing. A bit like what, Thugden does when he talks about the Premier League and things like that. He still covers Bolton Wanderers. He's still a Bolton Wanderers fan to heart. He always will be. Same with Thug Dad. It was great talking to them a couple of years ago. They're Bolton fans, but they do cover other leagues as well. That might have to be the case. Just to generalise it a bit, and it means you're not missing out on content because I'm busy in my role. And to be fair, once I get the team around me, I'm going to have more of a general idea as to what's going to happen in terms of how much time I've got and how much in terms of actual doing the content I'm responsible for. So, but to be honest with you, when we move into the new stadium next season at Sheffield City, I think I'm going to be focusing much of my content on that and the home and away for Sheffield City Football Club. So that will probably be the focus going forward from next season, just because it's my role. But the Doncaster Rovers content, I do aim to do some Rovers vlogs next season as well. It'll probably have to be midweek ones. I don't think it'll be weekend because that focus will be on Sheffield City for obvious reasons. So this season in League 2, whether we go up or not, you might be looking at the last season where I'm 100% fully focused on Doncaster Rovers content. It's probably going to be a case where it's going to be more general starting next season. So some of you might be upset about that, but at the end of the day, like I said, it's my role as media manager at Sheffield City to, focus my attention on that. Is it sad to be walking away from Rovers full time in terms of vlogging every single game? Of course it is. Of course it is. But things change, responsibilities become apparent, and you've got to move on. But I will never, and before anyone says this, I will never stop loving that club. Never stop loving Doncaster Rovers Football Club. Never have, never will, always be a Rovers fan. The club, Sheffield City Football Club, knows that and respect that. Everyone that I've spoken to so far about this news knows that and knows I'll never leave. They all wish me the best. And it's great. It really, really is having that support network around you. And, oh God. It's going to be hard walking away from that full time, but I'm really excited for the future now, because I think my future as in this role, like I said, lies at the minute with Sheffield City Football Club, and that's what I'm focusing on. So for this season, I'm going to pump as many content out as possible from Doncaster Rovers, from Sheffield City, from everything. And the channel, I guess from next season onwards, the channel's also going to become my sort of diary, my little video diary on my journey from media manager at Sheffield City to wherever I am when I retire. So it's going to be a really long process. It's going to be a 40, 50 year plus process with whatever I'm doing, this whole video diary thing. So by the end of it, you're probably going to be looking back at like 50 years worth of videos. So it's a really, really big change going forward from next season when we move into the stadium. And, you know, I'm really looking forward to it. I really am looking forward to it. It's going to be weird seeing the change, but I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope you guys are really looking forward to it as well. And it's going to be nice giving you some grassroots football on the channel as well with Sheffield City Football Club and sort of document the rise of the football club for when they move into the stadium. So it's going to be really, really cool to watch that develop and to be a part of it as well. Now, if you're watching this and you're a website designer or a graphic designer or a videographer or a photographer or a commercial manager or a commercial assistant manager, then this is the bit for you. Now, I'm going to read you my official statement. I'm going to put it on screen as well, but I'm going to read you this. So, I want to advertise multiple roles at the club, and if you have any interest in these roles, then please private message me via my social media channels or LinkedIn profile, which are all linked down below, by the way. So if you are an academy manager, so if you are a coach and you want to be in charge in the academy and the youth development role at the club, are you a content creator? Are you a social media poster creator that wants to get involved locally with the club? Are you a commercial manager or commercial assistant manager? Do you want to be do you have experience with the commercial side of a football club or the commercial side of things? Do you have experience in graphic design, in photography? If you've got any interest in any of these roles, then please do message me on all my socials and LinkedIn profile. Now, this football club has the potential to reach astronomical heights long term. Please come on board and be a part of the journey. That is my last statement. And this is the reason why I took the role in the first place. I've got major ambitions of what I want for this football club. Over the next sort of 10, 15 years, I want this club to be, you know, around that Vanarama National League level. I want us to try and push to get into the Football League in the next 20 years. I want this football club to be a shining beacon of example of demographic competition in the Sheffield area, but also working together with its competition. I want Sheffield City Football Club to be the new rising kid on the block in the Sheffield area for English football. And with the people I'm working with at the moment, the people that I've spoken to, including the manager, including other managers, the reserve manager, the academy manager, you know, all these different people, all these different managers, all these different people, and the chairman as well, I want there to be a real buzz around this club and real coverage about this club. And if any of you are interested, if any of you are watching this and you've got any of these skills or any of these interests, then please do message me. All the socials are in there, the LinkedIn profile's in there as well. And I really want you guys to be a part of the journey. I really want you guys to come on board. I put the poster across all the socials by now. And yeah, just please get in touch if you are interested, because I really want some people on board to really give it their all. But for now, guys, that is the end of this video. Like I said, I'm going to keep pumping out that Doncaster Rovers content this season and really make it my best year yet. And it's not necessarily going out with a bang. It's adapting and revolutionising with a bang, if you know what I mean. I'm not giving up YouTube for good. This is just sort of turning into a bit more of a generalisation of football, not just Doncaster Rovers, but Sheffield City Football Club, other leagues, other news updates, my video diary of my career, starting off as the media manager at Sheffield City, going forward. And I really want you all to be part of the journey. So thank you very much, guys, for watching this video. Make sure you do like, comment, subscribe. And for now, I am the CHALL, your Doncaster Rovers fan, your sporting journalist, and the media manager for Sheffield City Football Club. Keep living the Rovers life. Keep living the Sheffield City Football Club life. All the socials for Sheffield City are in the description down below and also in the screen below. So please go and follow them. And I'll see you guys later. Thank you very much.